So this question is a diagram question. We have this chart here. Looks like our x-axis is years, 1963 through 1970. Our y-axis is number of music albums released. So it looks like 1964 had the highest number of albums released. The question here says a certain rock band released 20 music albums from 1963 to 1970. As shown in the bar graph, so we see that. If one of these albums is selected at random, okay, so one of the albums that was released somewhere between 1963 and 1970 was selected at random, what is a probability? So here we go. Anytime I see this word probability, I know that to mean it's going to be a fraction. And the numerator of the fraction is what you're looking for or what you want. So I'm going to say what you want. And the denominator of that fraction will be what you have, right? What you have. Another way to say that is the total. So probability of selecting an album that was released in 1964. So what do you want? You want an album released in 1964. How many albums were released in 1964? There were 7 albums released in 1964. So my numerator is 7. What do you have? Well, I have albums released in every single year. I have 2 here, plus 7 there, which is 9, plus 3 there, which makes 12, plus 2 here, which makes 14, plus another 2, which makes 16, and then 17, and then 19, and then 20. So that means my denominator here should be 20. The question says express your answer as a decimal or fraction, not as a percent. So I could very well express it as 7 over 20. If you wanted a decimal, just divide, go on your calculator and write 7 or type in 7 over 20, you get a decimal. And those two answers would be correct for this question.